Hey, you guys. Hi, Ariana. How are you today? Good afternoon to everybody. So today we have some Subway for lunch, y'all. I was greedy today. I got my cookies. I'm good, just about to have some lunch. I haven't had Subway in a long time, so I was like, let me do their sub of the day because it was meatball and I like the meatball sub. So I got the 3 cookies. I got chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin. Yeah, they said that old people only eat oatmeal raisin cookies. So I like oatmeal raisin. And I got raspberry cheesecake. That's what the girls said that it was. They said that the raspberry cheesecake was really good. They said that there is an older couple that goes in every Saturday and gets like 20 cookies. So they yeah, can y'all double tap the live for me? They get 20 raspberry or raspberry cheesecake cookies. So she said they were really good. So I was like, let me try them. I got my SunChips, y'all. This harvest cheddar is my like absolute favorite chip. You eat them and you're not old. Right, girl, I like them too. I'll eat the hell out of some oatmeal raisin cookies. Yeah, I like Raisin Bran cereal too. I be seeing on Facebook, people would just be making fun. But they be like, who eats Raisin Bran? That's for old people. And Raisin Bran will get you right to the bathroom. I love Raisin Bran. I like it with they got the Raisin Bran crunch with like the granola clusters. That's really good cereal. Girl, I love it. Like, I won't go and buy a box of raisins to eat, but I will eat like oatmeal raisin stuff, Raisin Bran. Hi, Eva, am I saying that right? How are you today? So yeah, I got the meatball sub and I got mine with I got olives, bell peppers, American cheese, Parmesan, garlic, aioli, lettuce, and I think that was really it. I forgot to add cucumber. Oh, and red onion. That's what it looks like. First bite to y'all. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. So that is what I have for lunch today. I figured I would come on here and chit chat with you guys.
So what are you guys up to today? Are you guys at work? I gotta find me a fork, y'all. I know, right? It looks so good. We're having lunch now. How's your work day going? Is it going pretty good? Okay, what are you going to school for? Oh, your profile picture is your daughter. How cute. Oh, a doctor. Okay. I want to go back for nursing. That's exciting. That's a lot of work. How much longer do you have left? Yeah, this sandwich is so messy. Hey, Haley. I feel like when I pick it up, it's gonna like go all over me and I'm gonna make a huge mess. Oh, you're a publisher. Okay. What kind of publishing do you do? If I'm weird, then why are you here? Okay, what kind of books? Like kids' books? What kind of books? No, man, I don't want to make a mess. Oh, I'm not weird or I'm weird. Kids' books. Okay, that's exciting. I would have went to this bookstore the other day. Okay, I'm not weird. Okay, and yeah, do kids read books these days? I remember being in school and we always read books. We read a lot of books. They had like hey Mosin. They had a lot of Cat in the Hat books. Cat in the Hat was like such childhood memories. We're just chit chatting, Haley. I'm just having lunch and we're just chit chatting. Whoever wants to come in and chit chat. If you want to tell me something, tell me how's your day going. You got anything interesting happening? Y'all know what? The whole world is weird. Like different strokes for different folks. I think with the internet, literally nothing is weird anymore. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate you. Um, I seen somebody online eating starch, and people were. She had a ton of people watching her eat starch. Like literally, nothing is weird. The girl who speaks bear. That sounds cute. I'm gonna have to look at it. Is it out? Is it available? I love going to the library too. I remember I used to rent a lot of books from the library, and I swear I returned them and they told me I didn't. And this was way back in the day. I had like $100 fine. They don't do fines anymore though. I'm from Colorado. Yeah, a lot of people do weird stuff. I've been thinking about getting to that ASMR. I like the noises and a lot of people like the noises. I seen some girl. You see somebody eating soap too? So did I was like, are you serious? Like, it looked like real soap. I don't know if it was real soap or not, but I seen somebody doing ASMR with like shaving cream on the mic, and they was just like swishing it around with a makeup brush. Like, literally, there be so much stuff what we think, or what I might think is weird, somebody else might like and enjoy. So nothing really surprises me anymore. It's like literally to each their own. I think everybody's just been weird, but it's just now more available for other people to see since there's the internet. Oh, you got one of the first copies? Okay, so it is available. The Girl Who Speaks Spirit. I'm gonna have to remember that. I like to, when I be giving gifts, I like to give kids books and stuff. Like when I do birthday parties, I like to give children books like educational stuff. So I have to look at that. I have some little nieces and I like to get them stuff for education. No. Your daughter likes ASMR, she gets put to sleep by it. I be seeing a lot of people do ASMR for sleep. They be like, ASMR to help you sleep. So I'm about to get into ASMR, y'all. I found me a mic that I'm about to order. So y'all come back and look. I don't have a niche. Like, I like everything. I don't want to be put in a box. Yeah, they be eating stuff that humans are not supposed to eat. I've only seen, well, starch, I mean, I've only seen the starch in the soap. I haven't seen anything else, but I haven't like got way deep into it. I seen one girl, she puts a humidifier in her in a deep freezer. In the mist, it creates like a snow cone like ice type situation, and she scrapes it and she eats it. So that, I mean, I don't want to say it was weird, but it was different. Oh, it's not. It's chocolate soap. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Matt. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, you like to do it, but you're... Yeah, you could do it at a later time. The internet is always here. Finish school. Stay in school. It's 2 p.m. here. So I'm having a late lunch. Usually I have lunch around this time. Hey, Karen, how are you today? Thank you for your support. I know, I think the last one I did was the Dollar Tree, and I'm so upset with the Dollar Tree because they're going up on their prices. So I went in there and they did have some stuff for $1.25, but I noticed they put in red stickers on everything, and like all their craft stuff is like $1.75 now. So everything is going up to like $1.50, $1.75. I actually seen a video. People are starting to boycott the Dollar Tree because I would go there for like paper plates and like silverware, sometimes even cleaning stuff. I have found this pink spray stuff and I like the way that it cleans the stove, and that's now like $1.50, $1.75. I have one for Target, so be on the lookout for that. Oh, your brother works out of school and you too. So what's the age group for the book? I bet they love that. It's all AI. The AI eating people. I see people doing AI eating like eating diamonds and stuff. I did answer you, Helly. It's 2 o'clock here. It's 2 p.m. Yeah, you can't tell if it's real or AI. I know sometimes it like it's gotten so good. Sometimes I seen one the other day. This girl, she was doing like skincare routine, But the way she was washing her face, I could tell that it was fake. But yeah, if you like there is one girl that eats online, and I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if it's real or not. But if it's fake, like whoever put that one together did a real damn good job, because it looks super realistic. And they used to the fingers used to tell if it was AI, but now it's gotten so much better. And the stuff at the Dollar Tree, it's like it's not really worth more than $1.25. Hey Remy, how are you today? Welcome in. I'm just having some lunch. I got Subway today. You seen somebody eating lava? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Yeah, they have some interesting AI stuff. Like, it's kind of scary though to think that the stuff looks so real. Pretty soon, we're really not gonna be able to tell the difference. I got me a meatball sub. With extra banana peppers. And a lot of Parmesan cheese. Don't forget to double tap the like for me, you guys, please. And subscribe. I usually come on a couple times a week and do a little lunch chit chat. So y'all could talk to me too. Tell me what's going on with y'all. Oh, I'm so sorry that your dad passed away. My condolences to you and your family. Yeah, I lost my dad too a couple of years ago. I mean, you really can't tell people how to process grief. Everybody is different. It's easy to say keep going, but some days definitely will be harder than others. Some days definitely will be easier than others. I don't want to say keep going, but sometimes you do have to keep going. I mean, one thing that I learned, it's a big ass fly. One thing that I learned about death, I've lost both of my grandparents. Holidays will never be the same. Life will never be the same. Um, I lost my dad. I lost my aunt that was like my mom. And unfortunately, I mean, like, it sounds harsh, but you do have to go on because life goes on. Grandmas are the best. I miss my grandma so much. And the holidays are like super hard for me. Like, I've like fallen in a depression because, I mean, life literally will never be the same. I guess you just kind of have to find different ways to cope and go on because life goes on. So usually around the holidays, excuse me, y'all. I like to take a break from social media because like seeing everybody with their family and stuff, and I'm like, dang, I miss my family. So it's hard. It definitely is. So I send my deepest condolences. Just One day at a time. Literally. I hope you have a support system to kind of help you through it. You can't go wrong with chocolate chip cookies. I think McDonald's has some really good chocolate chip cookies. You gotta ask for them fresh though. Oh, your grandpa lives 5 hours away. Oh, yeah, that's quite a drive. Is there any way that maybe like after you finish school that y'all could come move a little bit closer together? Then y'all could kind of lean on each other for support and be each other's support system. Oatmeal raisin for the old people. For us old people. I like Chick-fil-A's chocolate chip cookies too because it gives me like, it's kind of like oatmeal like, but it's kind of oatmeal like, but chocolate chip also. I work in the home health care. He lives in El Paso and we are Black Mexican. What do you mean we like Black and Mexican? Why you say Black Mexican? So where are you at? 5 hours away. Okay, so me and my family are too. Are you originally from Texas? I visited Texas. Y'all got a lot of highway out there, but I was in Houston. I used to want to move to Texas, but I don't think I could do it. How is the weather out there today? These banana peppers are a little bit spicy. Yeah, every time. Ooh, after I eat lunch, I be wanting a nap, and I can't stop burping. Make sure y'all double tap the live, please. I appreciate y'all. I think I put too much water in my soda. It's watered down. It's too much ice. Oops. Are y'all ready for fall? I'm ready for the weather to break a little bit. It's been so hot here. I need a nice little cool down. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, you guys, make sure to double tap the like for me, please. I appreciate it. We're just having some lunch, some Subway for lunch. What's your favorite Subway order? I got the meatball sub. With extra banana peppers. extra red onion. This cookie is pretty tasty. Hey, John. I'm good. Just having Subway for lunch. And I got dessert too. How are you today? How's work going? That's good. I got cookies. Oh, shit. Let me bring y'all back with me. I got I got oatmeal raisin. They say oatmeal raisins for old people, so I'm old. I got raspberry cheesecake. This one was super good. It's like super soft. It just broke into pieces. And then all these cookies just broke up. Then I got chocolate chip. Oh, I keep losing y'all. Yeah, they say oatmeal raisin is for the old people. That's what somebody told me. The oatmeal raisin was for old people and Raisin Bran cereal too. And I like both. Yeah, almost time to get out of there. I know that's right. Hey, Remy. Yeah, it's hot here today. I know, right? I had to take y'all off of, I guess I could have put, because my phone be overheating when I got y'all on the dashboard. So I got y'all on a little tripod and I keep kicking it with my foot. I keep kicking y'all over with my foot. I know when I be watching people's videos too and like the phone be shaking, I be like, damn, like sometimes it be giving me a headache. I be like, can you just like be still? Hey Rim, how are you today? How is everybody doing on this beautiful happy hump day? Happy Wednesday. Thank you. These are the best chips ever. I'm having leftover beans. I made sometimes I be craving refried beans. I could eat the hell out of beans. My mom used to make them a lot when we was little. That's how she stretched dinner. She used to make navy beans. Um, she'll take the navy beans and she'll take some like some center cut pork chops and boil them, make them all tender. She put the navy beans in there with some onion and some cornbread. We used to eat that a lot. That was super good. And then I be eating a lot of pinto beans. Like I love pinto beans. So yesterday I made some refried beans, but in my refried beans I like to put some ground beef and some onion. So that's actually what I made last night. I made some refried beans with some ground beef and some ghetto Spanish style rice. I got the burpees today. I took some jasmine rice and I just add some seasoning and some salsa, some picante sauce. I made Spanish rice with a tortilla. It was so good. I wanted to have that this morning for breakfast, but I didn't have time. I haven't had the garden salsa chips. I only had this kind. This is my go-to one, so I always do the harvest cheddar. But I love the SunChips because they're just good. I'm gonna have to try the garden salsa. They got a new one out too. They got barbecue. And a couple of months ago, I seen salt and pepper. I think it was salt and pepper. And then I haven't seen them again. So I'm gonna have to try them out. I haven't had them. Yeah, there is this one particular brand of refried beans that I get from King Supers. It is the only canned refried beans that I will eat. Like, it tastes homemade. It doesn't need a lot of seasoning. Like, they are really, really good. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like to eat, just take the beans out of the can and eat them with tortilla chips like a bean dip. The beans are that good. Oh, welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna try those because, yeah, the SunChips, like, these are literally the best chips ever. I love SunChips. I bet those garden salsa ones is good though. That sounds good. I think I put too much ice in my soda and now it's like all watered down. Okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping in. I hope the meeting is going good. What are you having for dinner tonight, John? Do you be cooking? You cook? Yeah, Miss Vicky, her chips are good. I don't think I've had this spicy pickle. I may have, I think I may have had it with Arby's sandwich. I like Arby's, their turkey bacon ranch sandwich is really good. Doesn't Miss Vicky have a jalapeno cheddar chip? I feel like I've seen that flavor in that brand. Or are those the kettle chips? Chicken rice and what kind of beans is those? I never heard of those. Might throw something on the pit. That sounds fun. I know I keep saying I need to look for my charcoal things because I want to throw something on the grill too. Last time we was talking about what, like, grilled pineapple and stuff. Oh, I'm like, what the hell kind of beans is those? I love green beans. You can't go wrong with green beans. Yeah, that's nice and simple chicken, rice, and green beans. Very balanced. Yeah, the jalapeno kettle chips. Yeah, those ones. I like those ones. Those kettle chips, sometimes they be hard as hell. They good though. You got some cake? What kind of cake? You always talking about a cold beer. Yes, pork ribs are the best. I be seeing beef ribs. I've had them, but I've never made them. But I feel like maybe because maybe just the person didn't know how to cook them. I feel like beef ribs are never as good as pork ribs. Like pork ribs literally are the best. It's just something about them. They taste better than beef ribs. I feel like beef ribs you got to cook for like probably a very long time for them to be tender. But I don't know because I've never cooked any. What kind of beer you be drinking, John? Because you always be talking about a cold beer. Oh, okay, then I definitely have not had them the right way at all because brisket definitely is delicious. Red velvet, I like red velvet cake too. That's one of my favorite cakes. But it got that red 40 in it. Yeah, I be seeing beef ribs, but to me it look like a lot more bone than meat, so I don't mess with them. That's good. You don't need to drink. You're not missing nothing. Once you turn 21, you'll have the rest of your life to drink. I used to couldn't wait till I turned 21. I was drinking before I was 21, but when I turned 21, I was like, okay, I could buy liquor now, and it wasn't exciting anymore. A Miller Lite. Okay, what is that? I I know the name of that beer, but if I say it, I'm probably gonna butcher it. This lady I used to take care of, she drank that beer, and she was an old lady too. She was like in her 80s, and I'm not judging her by any means, but I would go to her house at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I knew if she had a red cup that it was just the day was not gonna be that good, cause that means she was drunk, or she would drink the hell out of that beer. And I'm like, lady, like I don't want to say you too old, but you 80 years old, but it definitely is too fucking early in the morning for you to be drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's okay. You don't have to drink. Trust me, you're not missing anything. They take a long time to cook. And I'm greedy. I'm impatient. So if they take a long time, I'm gonna need some snacks in between. People vape on live. Is that allowed? I think on I don't know about YouTube because I don't drink like that either, but I heard on TikTok you can't drink alcoholic beverages. That you'll get banned. I don't vape either. I seen when those vapes first came out, they was killing people. That solution that they put in there, I never vaped, and I don't like the smell of cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes either. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if there's any smokers in here, but cigarette smoke freaking stinks. And there is no way around it to cover it up. It doesn't matter how much body spray you spray, it stinks. Oh, they don't get banned. Yeah, I heard TikTok is very sensitive. That lady, it definitely would kick her ass because I'm like, bitch, if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, if I got here at 8, what time did you get up and drink this shit? Like, how are you drunk already? And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and you know I'm coming. Like, her and her son was drinkers, so and her son lived with her, and oh, that was crazy. They be in there fighting, drunk and fighting early in the morning. I'm like, it's too early for this shit. Oh, that's how she passed away from drinking. Does she have what is that? Cirrhosis of the liver from drinking? Your grandma be up drinking early? I be trying, like, I am the easiest person to get along with. I try not to judge people, but I mean, at the end of the day, what you eat don't make me shit. So by all means, live your life and live it to the absolute fullest. But if I'm coming there at 8 o'clock in the morning, to me, I mean, it's your life. I'm just there to do my job and go the fuck home. But can you wait till after I leave? I'm only there for a couple of hours. You can't wait till like noon to start drinking. You gotta be drunk when I get there at 8 a.m. You and your son, not only you, but you and your son, and y'all wanna fight? Like, I don't wanna be in the middle of none of that. Y'all could drink y'all whole little lives away, but can you do it at noon? Oh, yeah, from smoking. Yeah, smoking is bad. That's actually how my grandmother passed away, too. She smoked for a very long time, and she got COPD and she got really sick. Yeah, smoking, I can't get next to. Not in the kitchen drinking a cold beer and making breakfast. I hear that shit. At least she was eating. This lady and her son, I would be like, "Do you want me to make you breakfast or anything?" And she'd be like, "Mm-mm." She'd be like, "I'm not hungry. I'm just gonna drink my beer." I'd be like, "On an empty stomach?" She could drink everybody under the table. I haven't got drunk in a long time, in probably years. But some people, they've been drinking for so long. It's like they don't even. It takes a lot for them to be drunk. Like, they could drink a lot, but they don't really even be drunk. They be like, I had an uncle that was like a functioning drunk. Like, he would drink a lot, like that would probably make you and I drunk, like off of our asses, not really coherent. But him, mm-mm, he'll be able to drink a lot and go on about his day. Your grandma was old school. I love old school grandmas. I miss my grandma so much. If y'all still have y'all grandmas, love on them, hold them tight. Comes and they no longer here, that's it. When you see somebody smoking, you start coughing until you don't see them. I know that's right. Cigarette smoke is like the worst. It be making my eyes burn. I hate the smell of it. I remember I had went to Paris, and ooh, that little whole little city, whatever, was like a little ashtray because them people smoked like crazy. I was like, are y'all okay out here? Like, and I went in the wintertime, and they out there in the cold, smoking, drinking coffee. And let me tell you, that is the absolute worst smell. For one, I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't drink coffee. I could drink cold coffee, and I actually love coffee ice cream. But the smell of hot coffee and cigarette smoke, if you smoke a cigarette and drink coffee in the morning, I'm sorry, that is disgusting. And that smell is like horrid. And yeah, they be out there drinking their little cappuccinos, smoking their cigarettes, and it was cold, y'all. Like, I could never. Right. These kids nowadays, they will never understand. I be looking at some stuff and like looking at these kids, they got it easy these days because back in the day, yeah, absolutely not. These kids these days, they different. And they like this generation is entitled, but they also offended at everything. I ain't gonna lie, these kids these days is bad as fuck. It make me glad that I don't have no kids. You're not that old, but it's true. Some people don't have to be old, but if you have an old soul. Hey Terrence, how are you today? How's your day going? Happy Wednesday. You know, we just doing a little lunch chit chat. I'm having Subway. And I got dessert today. You know, John always asking if I got dessert. I got some cookies. I got my old people cookie from Subway. My oatmeal raisin. You know they said old folks eat the oatmeal raisin cookies. Who's not that far from there, baby? I'm old. I'm an old lady. I ain't gonna tell y'all my age, but I'm old. I'm old enough to be somebody's grandma. I'm damn near old enough to be my niece's grandmothers. I got two little nieces. They are 8 and 9, and I could literally be their grandmother. Their grandparents on their mom's side, I think, is like 2 years. We're like 2 years apart. So I'm an old lady. Yes, I am old. No lies at all, okay? And my mom made that very clear. Don't let me have to call you twice. Don't let me have to call you twice. Yes, that. And then remember when they promised you an ass whooping, but you really got that ass whooping, but you forgot about it, but they didn't forget about it, and you still got it. And remember, you better be in the house when the street lights came on. When them street lights came on, it didn't matter who you was playing with, where you was playing. You dropped everything and ran your ass to the house. Yeah, my mom, she was very strict. She did not play that. I miss back in the day though. It was like life was so simple. Things were so easy. Not 1 second. And it was like all the kids do that though. It didn't matter how hard y'all was playing, who you was playing with. When those street lights came on, everybody scattered and you ran home. Yeah, that's the to me that's the problem with these kids these days. They not disciplined. I be seeing these videos how the kids be going to school and fighting the teachers and stuff. Like, if I would have even thought about fighting one of my teachers, my mom probably would have came to the school and whooped my ass. And the way they talk, I was at the library, y'all, the other day, and they got a little kids section, and they got like computers and books and stuff over there, and then they got the regular section, the adult section. There is this little boy over there talking to another little boy. I mean, loud as shit, okay? Loud as hell. Like the whole library can hear him. And he was telling the little boy to suck his dick. And I was like looking through the bookshelves and stuff, trying to see if I see the little boy, because the kids section, like, you gotta, how you have to walk through it to get in. So I'm like looking through the little book thing, like, let me see this little boy talking like this. And yes, just like loud as day, not giving a care in the world. And I'm like, whose kid is this? And y'all, our library used to be open till 9 p.m. They changed the hours, and now they close at 6 because the parents dropping their damn kids off at the library like it's a daycare center. They up there running ruckus in the library on the computers, cussing, drinking, not like alcoholic drinks, but the library say no food and drinks. You go in there be shit all spilled, like all in the little walkways and stuff, soda cans left on the bookshelves and stuff. Like, it's just horrible. The kids these days do not, they just don't be having no discipline. And I had went to Ross, and when I was a kid, I had to hold on to the buggy when we was in the store, okay? People nowadays, they let their kid, they be yelling for the kids, like the kids be off doing whatever. You hear over the intercom, they like lost kid. Like, what is going on? Like, when we had to talk before we even went into the store. When we got it out the car, my mom would tell us, don't look at nothing, don't ask for nothing, don't touch nothing. And nowadays, kids, they just be. I did retail at Macy's a couple of years back, and I had got hired like right before Black Friday. I worked there for like 3 days. Never the fuck again. Them kids, people just let their kids tear up everything. The kids tear up the displays, throw the clothes on the floor. Kudos to anybody who works retail, who has worked retail, because never again. I can't do it. Everybody getting a chance to whip that ass. Right. Back in the day, the neighbors would beat you if they seen you doing something wrong. I remember I had a nosy neighbor. It was this guy. His name was Mr. Scott. We couldn't do fucking nothing, okay? Because Mr. Scott was telling, if Mr. Scott heard you cuss, he was going to tell your mama. If Mr. Scott seen you do something, break something, throw like some trash on the ground, Mr. Scott was going to tell, I mean, we hated Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott was a tattletale, but he kept us together. Mr. Scotto tattletelling ass. He was old though, y'all, so he's probably done passed on now. Cause that was when I was super young. Your mom sat in the class. Okay, so I wasn't like that bad of a kid, but my cousin, her dad used to go up to the school and he would check on all of us, but yeah, a couple of times he went and sat in her class too. That is the worst. I can only imagine. But I bet you started acting right, right? And then when back to school night come, I'd be like, oh, I hope my mom don't go. And then all the teachers, yeah, like I never really been a talker. I remember this one little girl, her name was Clarice. She always used to talk to me, and I would tell her like, shh, we gonna get in trouble. And then the teacher would look over and only catch me, and she'd be like, I said stop talking, whatever. So they always used to tell my mom, like, yeah, she talks, she don't pay attention. I'm like, I'm not talking to these fucking kids, they talking to me. So I always used to get in trouble for talking, and I wasn't even the one talking. Right, they knew what the hell they was doing. That's so funny. Yeah, and that's so sad. Like back in the day, the teacher did not hesitate to call your mom. I mean, like, and then you better act right too. Like, if your mom got called, you was in big trouble. Especially like, yeah, I didn't in elementary school I was good, but in middle school I did get a couple of calls. And then too, my mom, I tried not to get those calls because if they was calling my mom, she was at work, so she would be pissed. Yeah, those was the worst. She said never again. You was a little bad fucker back in the day. I wasn't that bad, but my brother, on the other hand, ooh, he gave my mama a run for her money. He was bad. I always say now too, he's younger than me, but I'd be like, I'm your good kid. So every time like she said something or she be trying to guilt trip me, I'd be like, I'm the good kid. Yeah, my brother, he was bad, y'all. He had the school thinking my mom was a gang member. My mom ain't never gang nothing a day in her life. So you was the class clown, John? Did you get your desk pulled outside and have to sit in the hallway? I remember those kids were right when that class started, the teacher started pulling that desk out to the hallway like, you, you sit there. They already knew that that kid was gonna be bad. That's how I feel too about me and my brother. He's younger, and I feel like I was like, damn, mom, like, you tired now? Like, he got away with a whole lot more stuff than what I got away with. I'm like, Hell, you spent all your time beating my ass and making sure that I was good. Like, shit, now you ain't got no energy to beat his ass? Not the principal. I didn't get sent to the principal's office many times, thank goodness. Remember when, what was them called? Referrals? Did anybody get referrals when you was being bad? Was it called a referral? I want to say it was when you was being bad, and then like it would have your punishment and stuff on there. I think it was called a referral. And I know, I think with ours, we had to take them home and have our parents sign them and then take it back to school. But once I got, well, no, they didn't have referrals in high school. Like the end of middle school, beginning of high school, anything that needed to be signed, I had already perfected my mom's signature. So, oh, your little sisters and what? That sound like my nieces. My little niece, she's my younger one. She's a handful, and she be doing stuff and she blame it on her older sister, and her older sister be getting in trouble. She had cut her bangs, and y'all, she cut them like so short. She cut them off, and she told everybody that her older sister did it. So her older sister got in trouble. And my little niece, she was crying. She was like, even, well, the last time we talked about it, she even cried. She's so sensitive. She was like, and I did not cut her bangs and I still got in trouble. So she got yelled at. So she'll never forget that. Oh, yeah, my little niece is, I don't want to say she bad, but she got the bad. You got, so you was going around the school beating up people, John. You got your licks. You was a damn bully. You was probably one of those kids when people seen you that was like, shit, here come John. Or they was probably running off. I remember I had this bully in I don't remember his name, but he was a boy, and I don't. They, they always tell girls like, "Oh, if a boy bully you, that mean he like you." Y'all, this boy would bully me so bad, and I was like, "Why the fuck is this boy messing with me?" And our lockers was close to each other, and he was just a bully, and I was like very timid, and I didn't really like do much back or anything. But when you get sick and tired, you get sick and tired. And I used to play the violin, and I remember like leaving music class or whatever, and I was going to go put my violin in my locker, and here his ass come bullying me. And I was like, I was just to my wits end with his old bullying ass. And I had took my violin and like I was swinging it, and I hit him in his mouth, and his mouth started bleeding. I did get in trouble for that, but I was like, he's always fucking with me. Like, I'm sick of him. So, needless to say, my violin never made it to the locker, and yeah, I went to the principal's office. So, you got whooped at school, then you got your ass whooped when you got home. Not the double whooping. You were okay. That's how I said you was either the class clown or the bully. So you was one of those kids that start putting their eyes inside out and shit. Everybody be laughing and giggling when you be doing stuff behind the teacher's back. And then the teacher turn around and then you normal. But the teacher already knew it was you. you and my nieces alike. Yo, she chopped her bangs off. I don't know what made her do that. She chopped them off. But in her defense, I cut my bangs off too. But I didn't have. I'm the oldest. I didn't have any siblings, so I didn't have nobody to blame it on. I just cut my bangs off, and then I went and asked my mom if she could put them back on. She still has that hair, y'all, till this day. I chopped my bangs off and went in and asked her if she could put them back on. She was like, I'm not going back on. I was like, can you glue them on? Can you tape them on? She was like, they'll never go back on again. And she put them in a plastic bag, and she still has that hair till this day. Yeah, I don't know why kids be like, what the thing with kids and chopping off the hair is. But I totally understand you, because and my little niece, yeah, she had everybody, the whole family, believing that her sister did it, and she did it. And then she seen how much trouble her sister was getting in, and then she was like, I lied, I did it. And everybody was so mad at her for lying. You was cool with everybody. So everybody liked you. You was the cool kid on campus. He was trying to go there. Oh no, not bullying the special needs kid. Yeah, I be seeing that a lot too online. People be like, teach your kids, like, now I don't know if there was like a lot of autistic kids when I was growing up, because maybe it wasn't like, you know how things are like, what's the word? You know how things are like more noticeable now, stuff got names and stuff. I think back then the kids was just considered like bad, or like maybe mental disability or something, but it really wasn't looked at as autistic. But I remember the like special needs kids, they had like their own class, like they had their own everything. They had their own lunch period, they had their own, at least the school I went to, they had their own, like they kept them away from us. I don't know what the reason was. Now that I think about it and look back at it, like the special need kids, there was they weren't, I guess, allowed to congregate with the rest of the school. Like we didn't see them. We knew they was there, but yeah, they didn't. We didn't get to interact with them. Oh, so you was the jock. Hey, Funk, how are you? I feel special. I usually don't really see you too much on my live. You was on last night, and now you here today. How's your day going? So John the jock. So that means you had, so if you was in sports too, then you probably had all the girls. So you was like the cool kid on campus. The cool class clown kid on campus. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, they deserve love too. They deserve to be acknowledged. Now y'all really got me thinking, because literally the special needs kids, when I was growing up, I just remember more so in middle school, not really much in high school, but they literally kept them away from us. They We didn't get to interact with them. They weren't in the same class. We didn't have the same lunch period. They literally kept them away from us. And it's crazy because my grandmother on my dad's side, she used to work with special need kids. Oh, and you played the drums? Oh, so you was really getting it. I loved band. That was like one of the best classes. I played the violin and I played the clarinet. And I was thinking about getting me, I loved playing the violin, like that violin. I was thinking about trying to find me one and play it. I liked the clarinet, but I loved playing the violin. The violin was that's just like a sexy instrument to me. But the drums, like that drum line, there is something about the sound of drums, especially I like the here like the beginning of the summer when all the outside festivals and stuff happen, and like they do the parade and you hear those drums and it's like everybody's just dancing. The beat of drums, like nothing beats it. You don't even need anything else, just that beat of drums. I think everybody can get with that, and you just move into that beat. You had several girlfriends. I believe it too, especially if you played sports. All the boys that played sports had always had a lot of girlfriends. I don't even remember anybody that played sports. Like I know all the girls would have crushes on the guys that played sports, but I don't remember none of them. I feel like every year that I went back to high school that I was like, so because I was the oldest kid, so I had a lot of responsibility. So I feel like every year that I went back to high school, I I was just like so mature, and I was like I'm grown. I don't want to be with these kids. So I don't remember any of the any of the athletes from high school. I didn't really have a crush. I can't remember having a crush on any of them. Oh, you guys are still friends? Oh, that's so sweet. That's nice when you still have childhood friends. I don't talk to my childhood friends anymore. But that's good that when like you guys could grow together. I probably would have been one of your crushes. You're a mess. I was like scary in high school. Like I didn't really I didn't really date anybody, and then too my mom was like, you cannot have a boyfriend. Like my mom was strict. I remember, I don't know if it's a thing with older parents, or I don't want to throw race in there, but I don't know too if it's a thing with black parents. I remember like me and my friends and stuff, because they was all black, we were not allowed to wear red nail polish and barely could wear the color red. Like I remember my great grandmother, red was for hussies, was for hoes, prostitutes. There was like no red nail polish, no red lipstick. Like red was a bad color. Like my mom, she was super strict. Hey Erin, how are you today? Welcome in. We just chit chatting. You know I be coming on here doing my little lunch chit chat. I had a Subway today and we just talking. Now we talking about back in the day in school. John is the class clown. He's the jock class clown. Yeah, that marching band. I think the band members were almost worse than the athletes. Band was like, what's that one movie, y'all? What is that movie where the guy he's like real skinny and he's white? Is it called Band Camp? It might be Band Camp. Yeah, you know, we always be going back. We always be having something to talk about. Yes, red was a no. Like, we were not allowed to wear red nothing. Maybe only for like the holidays for Christmas, actually. Like a red, but it had to be like with another color. But red nail polish, and I love red nail polish now. Like, I was actually thinking about doing my nails red. Red is a color to me that is like nice on any skin tone complexion. Like red is a sexy color, but too it's also like a dominant color. Like, I love red. But yeah, red is a kid. Don't even think about it. And red nails, I remember there is this girl, she her mom let her do whatever. She was always like wore nail polish, but one time she wore this, it wasn't red, but it was like purple or pink lipstick. And she had wore it in the morning, and we sometimes, my mom would send me early to have breakfast at school. So I remember this morning I had went early enough to have breakfast at school, and the lunch lady, the girl had on the lipstick, and she had told me like, "Here, put some on." I was like, "Girl, I'm not getting my ass beat. Like, absolutely not." She was like, "Nobody's gonna see us," and I was like, I was scared. And we had went into the lunchroom to get breakfast, and she had that lipstick on, and the lunch lady was like, "Get that off of your face." So, a village. I would want everybody, like, you did not have to know the kid, you did not have to be related to the kid to discipline the kid. So yeah, she made her wipe that lipstick off of her face. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because yeah, they would have been telling my mom and I would have been in trouble. If you see the girl with red on, somebody was gonna get lucky. Lord. So that, so that is true, that red means that you was like a little grown for your age. So that's how you knew she was gonna get lucky. That's hilarious. Yeah, red was yeah, so pretty much if you knew you was gonna get lucky, then that is the truth about the color red. If you don't mind my asking, what nationality are you, John? I see your last name is Nunez, but that don't necessarily mean anything. But what nationality are you? That is so funny. At first, I was like, "Is this red shit?" Like, okay, Mexican. Cause my mom, she's black and Mexican, so I was like, "Is this like only exists in my family where we can't wear red?" But apparently not. Yo, red was a no go. And now, baby, don't tell me twice, cause I love buying red. Okay, you was born in Texas. Yeah, my mom was born here too. So maybe that's like a cultural thing, cause no red. Lake Jackson. I never heard of that. Like, where is it by? I told you I still got to do my research on Texas, because I was just thinking about my New Year's trip to thinking about San Antonio, all those restaurants and stuff you was telling me about. Okay, not far from Houston. All that damn highway. Y'all, this cookie was tasty. It have these little like creamy cheesecake bites in it. So have you? So you just stayed in Texas? Have you lived anywhere else? Oh, okay, a small town. Are y'all nice out there? Do they like black people there? I don't know, like, I know like Houston is huge, but those um those small towns in Texas. Do you like the small town better? I don't know if I could live in no small town. I like city living. Oh, there's a lot of black people there. Well, that's good. Cause yeah, you be hearing some places they be like, don't go there. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, when I was in Houston, there was a ton of black people. But y'all, I don't want to get into politics or nothing. Y'all a red state. Ooh, it's nice and quiet. Yeah, I'm a city girl. I be seeing too that they got a lot of land and stuff out there. I want to buy. Ooh, there I go kicking y'all again. I want to buy a tiny house, but you gotta have land, and I don't want to live in the country. I want to live in the city. But I be seeing like Texas, Atlanta, like South Carolina. They be having you could buy land out there. Out here, the land costs just as much as the damn house, if not more. Unless you go out in the country, like we don't we do kind of have a lot of country here, but not like down south. But I need to be in the city. I don't want to live like far in the country. But like Texas, y'all got a lot of woods out there too. I remember I had went out and seen my godmom, and y'all fucking drive crazy. Crazy. We was on the highway, and y'all have those little I don't know if they're like little speed bumps or what they are. Those little bumps on the highway. And it looked like that's what y'all have like for the lane to divide the lanes. And she was driving, and she's a fast driver, and she hit one of those bumps, and her tire had popped, and we had pulled over. But I was like, Lord, please don't let nothing come out of these woods, because it was at night, and I looked over at the woods, and I was like, freaky Jason looked like he live in those woods. Y'all got a lot of woods out there. We don't, at least in the city here, we don't got no woods here. Okay, go hang with your friends. Have fun. Thank you for stopping in and talking to us. You gotta go hang with your friends and y'all mans before school tomorrow. Okay, have a good evening. You guys have fun. Be safe. Yeah, a lot of subdivisions. Yeah, we have some here too, but I don't know. Like it was just different out there. And I was like, I had started looking at houses and stuff out there, and I was like, ooh, I was like, I want to move to Texas, but I was like, I don't know if I want to be in Houston. And then my godmother, she was in Humble, but we had went to a little city. I can't think of the name of it, but it was really really nice. But yeah, I just got a lot of highway out there. He don't live in the woods. He stays in the wild. Let me tell you that I was like, I swear I thought Freaky Jason was about to come out of those woods. Remember that on Nothing to Lose, Martin Lawrence? He was like Freaky Jason. um, yeah, that shit looks scary, and I was like, Lord, I was like, please let somebody. I was asking her like, do you have like roadside assistance or whatever? I don't even. Oh, she was like, I'm gonna call my friend. He lives out here, so I was like, okay. Yeah, yeah, some of y'all is like really nice in Houston because this guy had pulled over and he had helped us, and yeah, he got us all together. I think he put her donut on, and he was like, y'all can sit on my car while I change the tire and stuff. And then she was like, do you know him? I was like, hell no, I don't know nobody in Texas. I was like, I thought that was your friend that you called. And she was like, no. She was like, I thought you knew him. I was like, I thought you knew him. She was like, yeah, it's my godmom, so she's older than me. I was like, so you don't know who this random man is? She was like, no. But he did help us, and then her friend came. But yeah, that whole time I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm texting my mom in Colorado, like telling her what's going on. Like, girl, if this man drags us in the woods, like, I love you. I was like, this might be the last time I text you because it was so dark and it was late at night. We was on this highway. And it just was so dark. All I remember is looking over and it was just woods. I was like, this man could literally, and he was in a family van. I don't even know if this man had a family, but I was like, he could literally drag us in the woods and nobody would ever see us again. There's no lights, there's nobody else out here. Like, he could kidnap us and that would be the end. Yeah, they was very welcoming in Texas. It because that was nice. Again, I didn't know the guy and she didn't know the guy, and he had pulled over and changed the tire for us. And that is one thing. There's not a lot of people in here, but ladies, get y'all roadside assistance because you don't want to be waiting on nobody. You don't want to be left trying to wait on the kindness of nobody's heart if they gonna help you. You don't want to be waiting on calling nobody in your family or your friends to come and save you. That is like literally one of the best things that I have done. I have two roadside assistance accounts, one with Allstate, one with AAA. So yeah, I keep both of those and whoever come first. I had my battery had died a couple of years ago, and it was in the winter time, and I called AAA. They came, they was like, you need a new battery, and I was like, okay, but I need a jump or something. I need to go get a new battery. It was like, we got batteries in our truck. I was like, well, how much is they? This was a couple of years ago, so they was like not that expensive. But the guy was like, yeah, I could change your battery right here. They changed my battery. They had a warranty. And yeah, that was one of the best services that I had. And y'all, back then it was like $10 a month. I paid $16 a month with Allstate and AAA. I pay them yearly, but it's not a lot. So ladies, get y'all roadside service, because if the tires, the battery, whatever, where you are stranded, you do not want your safety put in somebody else's hands. I mean, even though with the roadside assistance you are putting it in somebody's hands, but at least you know they coming. If you call your friend or something, like, I mean, I hope y'all got reliable people in y'all life, but yeah. I know, now I know you. Mr. Nunez. Am I saying that right? Yeah, but at that time I didn't know nobody, and I'm like, I thought that was her friend, and I was thinking too, because when we was in the car and she was like, I'm gonna call my friend, and I was like, okay. And then like it was just so much going on, because shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. And I was like, damn, her friend got here fast as hell. I was like, that must be because they drive crazy as hell out here. And then when we was sitting in the guy's car, and I was like, your friend got here fast. She was like, I don't know that man. I was like, you lying. I was like, that's your friend. She was like, no, I never seen him a day in my life. I was like, she was like, I thought you knew him. I was like, girl, I never seen him a day in my life. So yeah, yeah, it was nice in Texas. I did have a good time when I went to Texas. Very nice people. You guys were very nice. But sometimes the stuff I be seeing online, those little, what they call them, like little hick towns or whatever, them people don't be so nice. So I guess you gotta stay out of those little towns. Don't wander off too far. All right, I'm about to get off here too. I done been on here for almost 2 hours. We always get to talking, and time be passing by so fast. Thank you for coming in, John. I appreciate your support and talking to me. And I'm about to jump off of here too. So you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Thank you for your support, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, John. Bye, everybody.